I'm Terri Melton, Terririmelton.
And I'm Scott Melton, Scott, same last name.
We have so many kids who have gone to OBU. We have 4 children. And our oldest daughter, Taylor, graduated from OBU in 2017 with a degree in elementary education. And she met her husband there, and he graduated with a Bible degree, Kevin. And our son, Jonah, went to OBU and graduated with a Bible degree. He met his wife in Ponca City, but she also went to OBU, graduated with a degree in social work. And our son, Isaac, is currently a sophomore at OBU and is going to be a music composition major.
Yeah.
He's loving it. So his twin brother, Josiah, is planning to go to OBU in the fall. He and Isaac graduated, again, they're twins. He graduated in 2022, and Isaac knew he wanted to go to OBU, and Josiah knew he wanted to play basketball. So he applied to several places. He tried out several places and got offers for scholarships at 2 different schools, private Christian universities. But the tuition was so high, and his scholarship was just not going to cover enough. And he sat and he did the math, and he said, I just don't want to be in that much debt. It was really important to him personally, because he was paying for his own school. Mm-hmm. And it was just important for him, and he did not want to graduate with that much debt. And he decided to live at home for a couple years and go to the community college that's just 20 minutes from our house. Right now he's a sophomore, and he's finishing up his associate's degree there and needed to know where to transfer.
Right.
And he looked around at all the state schools and everywhere nearby. He wanted to kind of stay in Oklahoma. And he just kept thinking about all the loans he was going to have to take out, and he just was sad. That is not what he wanted. He wanted, ideally, to graduate debt-free, but we all know how hard that is. But that's what he wanted, and he was at his sister's house, just hanging out with her and her husband and their kids in the city one day, and she was scrolling through Instagram, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
And she said, have you heard of this thing? It's called the Bison Pact. And they have this whole conversation, and Josiah was really interested. And then our daughter, Taylor, said, this cannot be real. This literally cannot be real. And she has a friend in the financial aid department at OBU. And so she texted her and said, is this really real? Does it really mean that if you qualify for Oklahoma's promise, that your tuition and your fees are completely covered? And her friend in financial aid texted her back this whole long thing explaining it all and said, yeah, it's really real. And Josiah called us and said, Mom and Dad, I think I'm going to go to OBU.
Yeah.
And that's just really cool, because all our kids have gone to OBU, and he didn't set out to try to be different.
Right.
He just was so concerned about graduating debt-free, and I think he's going to do it.
The Bison Pact was a huge answer to prayer, because it met his financial desires, that he wants to go to school as close to debt-free as he possibly can. But now he also gets to be plugged into a solid Christian environment. He gets to be challenged in his faith to learn how to live that out when he goes into the workforce. He wants to do physical therapy or personal training, and so he's going to get to learn how to apply that to life. And the added bonus is he's going to get to graduate with his brother, which is amazing.
We are OBU fans. Mm-hmm. We just are. We are Oklahoma transplants. We grew up in Missouri, mm-hmm. and God called us to serve in Oklahoma. And we did not anticipate our kids going to OBU. We didn't know much about OBU when we moved here. Our daughter was planning on going to a college in Missouri, and we encouraged her to just a tour. Let's just tour. And she reluctantly toured OBU, and the second she stepped foot on campus, she knew. Mm-hmm. And God's just had his hand in all of it, and has just brought all of our kids through OBU, and I cannot say enough positive things about OBU.
We believe in the mission. I mean, mm-hmm. We've taken all of our kids through OBU, and we believe in what they're trying to accomplish. Yeah. I mean, all of life, all for Jesus. Yeah. We believe in that wholeheartedly.
We do.
And that means the world to us.
Yeah.
We want our kids to live out their faith. And OBU is striving to do that, and we want to support it as much as we can. And we're thankful that they now have this in place that's going to allow more families to get involved and invested in that.